Hey guys, it's the Jeep again. She's broken one more time. So we're gonna take a look and see what's going on with it. Okay, so problem is she won't start. So let's see what could be wrong with it. Put in the key and nothing happens at all. Full tank, battery's fine, we checked that. Makes a little noise, nothing happens. So we're gonna try a few things here. So the first thing I heard goes wrong with these cars is the relay, which is found in here. So we take this off. See here it says starter, that's the relay, AC clutch, and all that. So what they say to do is to switch these two around and see if it'll start, being that they are the same. So we'll take this guy out, and then we'll take this guy out, and we will put this guy here and see if it starts. So I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. So it seems that the relay is not bad. So the relay's not bad. Hey guys, so it's a few days later here. In the previous portion of the video, that was about a week ago. So ended up bringing the Jeep to the shop to get fixed since the starter was under warranty. But I'm gonna go through with you guys and show you, and explain the different ways that you can check to see what the problem could be before you take it into the shop, and you can kind of get an idea of what your next steps are. So if I can find the keys, oh there, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna take a look, and I'll show you guys all the different things. So, hey Ross, move. Thank you. So basically, where's the Mustang? Oh, she'll be back. She'll be back soon. So oh, it's so nice out today. So basically, I tried to start it last time, wouldn't start. Okay. So then what happened is we had the tow truck come here. He was actually able to start it. He just held the key turned for a really long time, and then it ended up. So I'm guessing that, and don't quote me here, the starter, was malfunctioning, didn't have continuity, I think. So they tested it, said that the starter wasn't good, so they replaced it. But there's a few things you could do. So as I was showing before, you could turn the key and see if the car would start. If it doesn't, even the start doesn't click, it means that nothing's getting to the starter, or the starter's broken, right? So we have either the starter's broken, right, or something before the starter's broken. So what you do is you turn the key and you go to your relay box that I showed before, and you hear if the relay's ticking or not. And you try to switch the AC clutch relay and the starter relay. If the car still doesn't start, but you still hear the relays tick, it probably means they're working. So at that point, it's either the wiring or the starter. So if it's the wiring or the starter, I'd say you either can check, yourself, check the starter, or check the wiring somehow, or you could take it in a shop. And I know that the starter, I had it under warranty, but you can find starters for this car from anywhere from $90 to $190. But if you find one for like $100, labor is like $100, so you probably end up spending $200 to fix everything. But at least you get yourself a new starter with a lifetime warranty. But if you want to do it yourself, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. A lot of videos tell you to take the drop a drive shaft or something like that, or drop something. No, you don't need to do any of that. Just take the skid plate off from under the car. You take that off. It's right under the starter. It's a big plate of metal. take it off, and the starter's right there. It's easy to get to. You can actually take the starter off from that point and test it yourself to see if the starter, you know, is working or not. And then at that point, if the starter's not working, replace the starter. But if it's in the cables, that means that the starter would pass your test, you know, whatever test you'd be doing at that point. And then basically the starter, you know, wouldn't need to be replaced if it passed, and then you would just have to look at the cables and maybe replace those, or maybe just take it in and have it done. So it all depends on you know, how much you're looking to spend, how much time you have, you know, your willingness to work on a car like this and everything. So now she starts just fine. See, we are fine here. So I'm going to show you guys one more thing here, just to kind of get a better visual. So, as I showed you in the last portion of the video, but it's always better to reiterate as much as possible. Okay, so let's open this up. And it's not the easiest task one-handed, but we'll get it done. So, see the relay box right here that I showed you guys last time? When you turn the key, so you would go inside, the car's not starting, you turn the key, and if this clicks, it's most likely working. It'll make a ticking sound. And you could switch them too to see, you know, maybe it's the relay, but usually switching them gives you a good idea if this is broken or not, because you know there's slim chance that they're all broken or this one's broken. So I mean, you could even, I think these are all the same, you could even swap this and this, just make sure that maybe you know, it's something you don't need. Like, don't swap the fuel pump, because if it is broken, your car's not going to start, you know. So just watch out. It's better to switch the starter in AC clutch one, because you know, if this doesn't work, this will still start, so you might get a code, but that's about it. So I'd switch these two. If it's making a ticking sound when you turn the key, then it's anywhere from and the starter's not going off or anything. It's either anywhere from the cables leading down, the cables leading down to the starter, or it's the starter itself. And I'm gonna go ahead and say most of the time it's the starter. And I'm not sure why this is my second starter. I don't know why these go bad so fast. I do know that the shops most likely use a remanufactured unit just to save some money, but those are just good as new ones. So those are just as good as new ones. But you know, get it checked out by a shop, or you know, test it yourself first, like I just said, and you should be fine. So if you guys like the video, just give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and share it. Thank you.